nothing like a funeral to make you feel alive. Just open your eyes.
What up, guys? The AK-47's here. How are you doing? I'm doing pretty well. Oh, I love being out on a bike, dude. Kind of what today's vlog's about a little bit. What is a rider? What do you define as a rider? Or what are the different groups of a rider? I don't know. We'll figure it out as we go along. But I was asked this as a topic by one of my subs. He said, you know, can you, not clarify, but like, just give your view on what is a rider. You'll have a bunch of different opinions out there. You'll have, people, what is a rider? And they'll be like, well, duh, you ride a motorcycle. It's, why it's called a rider. You're riding a bike. You're riding a motorcycle. There's a copper cop over there. But anyway, so, you get those people that are like, well, yeah, rider, you have a bike, you're riding, so therefore you're a rider. And then you have the other people that are like, you're not a rider unless you're on your bike 24/7, you don't even have a car. You're a rider because all you ever do is ride, you're wild and free on your bike and stuff, stuff like that. I don't believe in either one. Hold on, I need to get down with this song really fast. I need your love, I need your time. When everything's wrong, you make it right. Kneel so high, I come alive. You me to be free with you tonight. I need your love. Sorry. Okay. And no, that was not me even trying remotely hard to sing. I was just messing around. But anyway, so my view on what a rider is. You hear the saying, two moves, or wow, I messed it up. You hear the saying, two wheels move the soul, four wheels move the body, or whatever, it's backwards, same thing. Four wheels move the body, two wheels move the soul. I take that into an actual account, I believe. If you get on a bike simply because you have one, and you want to go somewhere on it, or whatever you want to do, you get on it because you want to ride, stuff like that, and you get on your bike and you don't have that moment of, wow, I am on an amazing machine. My bike is awesome, because everyone's going to have that moment where, I wish I had this bike. I wish I had this bike, or, especially, and this is nothing knocking you guys, but especially if you're on a 250, I guarantee most of you are like, man, I wish I had that ZX6R. I wish I had that R6, or, I wish I had an R1, or, something like that. When you get on your bike, and you're able to look at what you have, like for me, my 2006 ZX6R, and look at it this way. It could be faster, obviously, ZX10 or whatever. It could be faster. Yeah, it could be prettier. I mean, in my opinion, my year of ZX6R isn't the most beautiful ZX6R. I personally like the 2009 to 2012s a lot more. But my bike is, in my eyes, it's beautiful, and part of that's simply because it's mine. But you got a bunch of people here that don't know what the heck they're doing, so I gotta watch out for a second. Nope. Anyway, so I don't know why I didn't just downshift to begin with. I'm not sitting in this. So anyway, if you can look at it and go, I love my bike. You get on your bike and you're happy to be on your bike. You realize, wow, it might not be the fastest bike. It might not be the best looking bike. I may have dropped it. I may have gotten in a wreck. Whatever. My bike has battle scars or whatever. You're able to look through all that stuff and go, just wow, I'm on a bike, I'm riding my bike, it's my personal bike. Most likely you've been wanting a bike for a while. You don't just randomly go, oh, I think I'll have a bike today, and then you go out and buy one. Most likely it's something you look forward to for a long time before you can get it. And you look and you go, finally I'm on one. Finally I'm doing my dream, I'm riding. No matter if it's going to the grocery store or, just going out for a Saturday ride or, doing, a meetup or something, if you have that feeling inside of you, like, wow, I'm finally riding, stuff like that, that is what part of what makes you a rider. You have to be eager to get out there. You have to love it when you're out there. It could be hot, it could be cold, it could be, wet, but if you enjoy being on your bike, that's a big part of what makes you a rider. Now, other parts that make you a rider, some people think, I don't know why they think this, some people think that you're not a rider unless, you do all your mechanical work or something. I've heard people that say that, they're like, oh, you take your bike to the shop, man? I mean, what are you? You're not a rider, you're just a stupid little poser that gets on a bike and rides. Where does that come from? Like, what on earth, like, made that thought come into your mind? If you don't, how many average people out there take their cars to the shop over doing the work themselves? Okay? How many people out there? Probably 85 or 90% of the people out there don't do their car work themselves. Are they not drivers? That was a voice crack, I think. I can't hear myself. But are they not drivers? If you don't do your own car mechanical work, are you not a driver? And so if I don't do my own bike work, I'm not a rider? That doesn't make any sense. And what is having, if you do your own mechanical work, what does that have to do anything with riding? It doesn't have to do anything with it. So if people tell you, ooh, Corvette world, if people tell you that you're not a rider, like a real rider, because you don't perform your own maintenance work or something, even if it's like an oil change, that's BS, okay? You are a rider in every sense of the word. If you go to the dealership or not, all it does, if you do all your mechanical work yourself, all it means is that you're mechanically inclined, you like working on your bike, or you don't have money to go get it worked on, or you want to learn how to work on your bike, and it means you're spending less money. So I don't understand how that means that you're not a rider. I don't understand it. I got an awesome idea for a video, I think. So we'll see how this turns out while I'm finishing this up. Let's get over here. But anyway, that's another thing. If people tell you you're not a rider because you don't do your own mechanical work, screw them. They're just trying to be better than you because they think they're much more superior, that they can do their own mechanical work, blah, blah, blah. That's not the case. So I need to turn my music down. I can't concentrate. So yeah, I see a Ninja 250 from a long time ago over there. So don't listen to the people that tell you that you're not a rider for, different reasons. Like for instance, me in this vlog, if I've named you, in some cases, saying you're not a rider because, you don't ride in the rain, that doesn't mean that you're not a rider, okay? It just means that in my eyes, if I never went out in the rain, holy cow. I did not expect this to be standing traffic. If I never went out in the rain, I wouldn't consider myself a rider. Like, that's just me. If you don't ride in the rain, I have nothing against you at all. I honestly don't even care. But if I didn't go out in the rain personally myself when I had to, or, if it was a little bit less convenient for me or whatever, then I you know, I wouldn't consider myself a rider. That has nothing to do with you guys. So if you guys are going, oh, you're a herpa-derpa-derp, I'm getting mad now because he called me, then I'm not a rider, you know. That means nothing. So this is just, you know, my response. This is what I believe for myself, my own personal expectations, I guess. But for the last part of this vlog, I'm going to drive you guys through the